I'm
Yeah,
still,
yeah. True, eh?
still bruised in the head here.
I got a
Yeah,
little,
see?
I got a little reminder there.
Yeah, I know. Crikey.
I shouldn't give cheek, should I?
No, you were ducking instead of swerving, mate. So, you know.
Hey, how you
Oh,
been, brother?
I've been all right otherwise. Yeah, no, it's been pretty good. Yeah. It's, slipping back into the life and barley life, I suppose. So, all right. Pretty good.
Now,
Yeah.
how's MJ?
NJ's good. She's, doing a lot of her stuff, recovering, all that kind of stuff. She's been getting a lot of the treatment, looking after herself, wearing the compressions in Bali's not really, the ideal thing, I suppose. It's a bit hot here and wearing those 24/7. It's not good.
Yeah.
But she needs to,
That would be a bit of difference, eh?
yeah, she's got to keep the swelling down, mate. So, but thankfully we've got a little pool here in our villa, so she gets in there and it does the same job as wearing compression, I suppose. So some days she just spends the whole day in the pool. So, which is good.
It's pretty tough life, isn't it?
Yes, mate. Yeah, the pool though. You
Tough.
want to go somewhere, do something, hey?
That's tough.
Well, no, yeah. No, it's been okay. It's been really good, I think. Yeah. So we're just planning for the next few months, I guess. So yeah, here for probably another 2 months, and then we head over to. Well, plan is at the moment it's pretty fluent. Probably won't stay the same, but we're going to go to Vietnam for a month, and then fly back to Australia in December.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
What
Yeah.
dates in Vietnam?
What do you mean?
Eh?
What did you mean? What dates?
You're in Vietnam?
Oh, I'll be in November, mate. Yeah. November for a month. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it should be nice, mate. Yeah, but I've got a bit of work next week in Yeppoon, so I'm heading to Yeppoon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Fly me back to Brisbane and fly up to Rocky and then hire a car out to Yeppoon for 2 days. Yeah, so,
nice.
Yeah, a little bit of work
and that's mental health first aid.
Mental health first aid, yeah, Aboriginal mental health first aid. So yeah, doing a bit up there. That'll be really keep my hand in, I suppose. It's yeah, and it's good. Just a bit of a break here. We need to renew our visas every month, so I won't have to do it this time. I'll just have to pay a month at a time. Usually we do a visa run, so but Michelle will have to go and do an extension from immigration. Yeah.
And you just go to immigration. You don't have to fly out of the country or anything.
No, you have to just go to immigration and put in for one extension. And yeah, that all goes pretty well. Really, if you're only here for a month and get another month, but I think the second time you go and do it, you're better off just going out of the country and coming back in.
So do you have to be out of the country for so many days, or?
No, not necessarily. Not in Bali. Not in Indonesia. No. Yeah, in European countries, you have to be out for 90 days before you come back in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's all interesting.
Yeah, we can do we did a visa run last year to Darwin for a long weekend, and then we came back.
Yeah.
Darwin's
but that's a pretty good flight, though, eh?
Yeah. Went to the markets, did all that stuff, caught up with some old mates up there that used to live there. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so it's not a bad little reason to go to Darwin. It's pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, mate, it's been pretty good. You guys have been really busy though.
Yeah, like we have been. We were in Melbourne last week. It was very cold. But then again, we're in Chinchilla this week, and it's pretty cold as well. Not as cold as Melbourne, but it's it's still chilly. So, but we're tomorrow we head off to. We're going to take our time driving over to Tennant Creek.
Yeah.
So we've got some work there with CLC and Billy Scott, one of our. Yeah.
I caught up with Warburg, yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's gathering all the news, what's been going on, things that are happening in the family, I suppose. So, yeah, it'd be nice to see Billy. Yeah, good. See, I see.
So we got that. We're out at Tennant Creek, so we'll out at Mission Block at just out of Tennant Creek. So
Yeah.
it'll be good. We're delivering our Be the Best You Can Be program. So looking forward to that. Really, it's only we did a short workshop last week in Melbourne, and then we had another one today that we delivered in Chinchilla, but pretty short ones. The next one in Tennant Creek, it'll be a 3-day one, so it'll be a good test for me coming back from my little heart episode. And I was actually at the cardiologist on Monday.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he gave me the all clear. So,
that's good, brother. Yeah.
So pretty happy with that. I haven't been for a run yet, but I'll probably wait another day and then I'll try when we're on the road. So
yeah, do a little bits and pieces, mate. Just build it up. You know, like going backwards before you go forwards again. Sort of stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Take it easy. Yeah, you don't want to be. Michelle MJ is a bit like that. Whenever she comes out of an injury or she'll go back 100% straight away. 100 miles an hour. Re-injure whatever happens. So you've got to do it bit by bit or try and keep it going flat out. Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen our little video the other day when we come out of the cardiologist and I said he's given the cardiologist giving me the all clear. He said I can do whatever I want.
He's not going to win them well.
That one Lisa in the background said, "No, he didn't." And I said, "He didn't." I said, "But that's what I heard anyway." So,
yeah. Oh well, that's what we got the girls there for us, mate. Yeah, they just bring us back to earth a little bit.
Keep us in line, mate. Hey,
the witnesses, they're our witness. And when we want them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not our witness when we want them, but anyway.
Yeah, no, exactly. She shot me down in flames, brother.
Oh no. Geez, I'll tell you what. Yeah, but we wouldn't. I don't think.
No, definitely.
Good, yeah. Well, that's good, JB. I think that's good for you getting back on your, on the trail or back on the run. That'd be great. Yeah. Are you going down to Ellis, or are you just going to go to Tennant and back into Queensland again?
We'll see how we go. We've allowed ourselves about 7 days to get there, so probably do around 350 k's a day with the van.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we go. If we get there with plenty of time, we might stop in Alice or go into Alice because we won't go through Alice. So, so it just depends. But then after Tennant Creek, we got some work in Cairns with Ratsick. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So we'll call in there for a week as well. So
you'll go straight across, I suppose, back into Mount Isa, I guess, across that way, or
yeah. I think that's probably the best way to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that'll be good. Yeah, Cairns will be different. You'll be experiencing all the different temperatures and weather conditions. Doing what you're doing, I'll tell you what. It gets good out of Tennant Creek too.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. We've done around Tennant Creek as well, but as you know, Catherine and even Ross River and those sort of places, and that was in middle of winter, and like it was -4, -5, so yeah. but that's us for a little bit, and then we're back here and we've got some more stuff. So it's a big finale to the year. We've actually postponed our national gathering just because of what's happened, and we're just regathering our thoughts, I guess.
Okay, is that the leadership thing down in Canberra, or was that something?
Oh no, well, both of them, yeah. So we're
Mm.
probably going to try and have a little move for Mibbenbar retreat, if you like, or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll wait till 2027 for the national gathering again. So
Yeah, definitely. And,
yeah.
you think you're going to be back at Emu Park or
No, I
somewhere?
don't think we will, brother. I don't think we will. They changed hands with there at the Haven, and they're probably not as inviting now. So
Oh, really? Oh.
yeah. So a little bit disappointing, but we'll find somewhere else to have it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, mate. You know.
Mm.
You just got to just have a look around. I suppose that'll be what you do. Yeah. Oh, you know. No, well, that's interesting. Yeah, that I mean, sometimes you have to put it back if you're not ready. You know what I mean? It'll happen when it's ready, and when everyone else is too. So yeah, I find that the situation with us at the moment. So it'll happen when it's ready. When we're ready to go, that'll be good.
Yeah,
But I'm certainly looking to getting back to Rocky, I suppose, and Brizzy for overnighters, and that's about it. I think I'm flying 11 o'clock to Brisbane from here. And then in the morning, we've got a 7 o'clock or 7:30 flight up to Rocky. So I won't get
that'd be good. That'd be good fun.
Yeah, I don't have any warm gear anymore. Anyway, I'm just going to stay inside.
Well, at least your poon will be all right. So
yeah, it should be all right. Yeah. Your poon's a nice spot. Yeah.
Well,
but,
we couldn't believe it a couple of weeks ago, brother, when we were in Cairns, and it was pretty cool in Cairns. And like as you know, we lived in Cairns for a fair while, and we'd never seen it like that. So, and then even when we left, it was pretty cool in Cairns. And when we got back to Brisbane, it was warmer in Brisbane than what it was in Cairns.
Yeah. Oh, it does get cold in Cairns,
but brother, when people in Cairns say it's cold, they mean it's 25 degrees.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, well, but it's cool for people in Cairns. Those northern North Queenslanders, they get a bit, woolly around bloody cold weather. What they perceive as cold weather.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, they do. But no, it's I don't know. Well, that's where we were going to end up when we come back to us. With Christmas, maybe Christmas down in Brisbane, and then maybe up in Cairns. Who knows? We just want to be around the team, if we can, if that's possible.
Yeah, no, good. That'll be good. That'll do you both.
Yeah.
We got Jeff Seton said a big hello to everyone. So hello,
Jeff.
Jeff. How are you?
Yeah. Just hold on a minute, mate. I'll leave you talking to Jeff in a minute. I just got to go and give Michelle something.
No worries, mate. Yeah, so we are looking forward to our road trip, and we've got we've allowed 7 or so days to get from Chinchilla in Queensland across to Tennant Creek. So it's going to take our time, 300 or so Ks a day, and do it that way. So yeah, we're looking for that. So and CJ's back, and just said great thanks.
Well, mate, yeah. Look, it's interesting country cutting across there, I reckon. But you've travelled a fair bit in your new van, haven't you?
Oh, not really. No, not in the new one. No.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be good. That'll be good test, I suppose.
Someone had a bit of a heart event, mate, and cut a few things.
Yeah, that could probably slow you down a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's yeah, it'll be a good test anyway.
Mm.
I really like to read yours. I think maybe one day when we get back, we'll catch up and have a look at it.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's such a beautiful van, and it's such yeah. I mean, we still can't believe it that Destinations Unknown were we that they picked us to be able to donate the van, and the the beautiful thing about it is that they're actually um, they're a new organisation. So Destinations Unknown come into the caravan market, and Gabby Montanese is the CEO, and she's had a long history with New Age caravans. She was a original owner of New Age caravans, and she sold that off a few years ago. And now she
Yeah.
thought she'd be back in. And what it is that they're aligned with the Frank Montanese Foundation as well, which is a foundation in recognition of her father who passed away a few years, probably nearly 10 years ago now, with cancer. So she wants to try and give back to as many community organisations as she can. So
Oh, wow.
Destinations Unknown was born,
Mm.
and ours was the first van out of their new factory. So we've got
Wow.
the numero uno, and
That's
then what happened was that they bought brooder caravans in Queensland. So now they're making brooder caravans. So ours is actually the only one that's a Destinations Unknown caravan. So
Holy dooly.
mm,
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, that's great what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's great to support, your organisation, Univar. Fantastic that you can get around the country, and it's so ideal for you guys because you don't
yeah,
mind doing it. You know, it's a good way of getting to people, but also a good way of promoting what the organisation's all about. You know? It's,
yeah. Well,
getting
it's
around the
all
countryside.
it's all it's got the wrap on it as well. To go with
Yeah,
the car. So it's it's a probably a unique sight, going around. So
I reckon it would be, mate. Yeah, yeah. Um, but no, that's good. I mean, that'll be an interesting trip. You know, I don't know. I don't think I've been on one. I've been planning on going back and jumping in that van of mine and heading down south from Cairns, doing a bit of a
yeah.
road trip myself. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that'd be good.
yeah,
Where,
yeah. But
where is Wasabi at the moment?
it's up at Trinity Beach.
Oh,
So
still tuning.
and my cousin's place, yeah, she's got it locked up in garage there. They've got a full garage, full garage, I suppose. So yeah, and they're looking after it, which is really good. They're they don't even they work away. I mean, they work up with our team. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah, but that whole house is just locked up. Basically, everything's locked up. It's got security cameras all over the place, and everything's locked down really well. So
Yeah, that's
which is
good,
good.
eh?
Which is
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no, it's still up there, and it's it when we went last there. Um, I jumped in it. We jumped in it. It just needed to pump some fuel through the system, through the lines, and it started up pretty easy. And yeah, it sounds like it. But yeah, but we're looking forward to doing that again. So, but yeah, I'd love to do a trip down the coast, especially down to Brizzy, and maybe into New South Wales. I'd like to know, see how far I can get with it.
Yeah. That'd be good. That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be good. Yeah, yeah. It I'm not sure whether I'd be doing what you're doing because I'd probably have to leave a few days before you
Yeah,
would.
yeah.
She don't, she just likes cruising pretty slow, so it's good. Yeah, but I was seeing a few around here actually, getting around the place. Every now and then you'll see, some bee doves getting around the place.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so,
yeah.
yeah, mm.
Well, a couple of years ago, you actually bought some parts from Bali, didn't you? Or
Found a spare parts place. They had all the old, all the old parts. I suppose you could get some weird things that you can get. So I haven't found that place again. I might have to go over and have a look, see what they've got.
yeah,
The guy that my cousin's married, my cousin's partner. I won't say they're married, but my cousin's partner. He's a bit of a he loves old vintage cars and he's a bit of a fiddler. Mucks around. So he asked me to get something last time I came over, but I haven't got it. So I'll get that and send it back to him and fit it into the deed. But yeah, mate, yeah. So I see big shout out NAIDOC was a pretty successful one this year, I see, and I also see that Deborah Malman, she got she's in the Hall of Fame. First person inducted into the Hall of Fame,
fantastic.
That's great acknowledgement, mate. It was so cool. I saw bits and pieces of the presentation, which is quite nice, I think, and she's well deserved, but slowly getting in there in terms of getting that record. But there's actors before her to be able to get her to that point, really.
Yeah, oh no, definitely. So,
it's quite interesting. It's quite good to see that happen. I don't know what else is happening in Oz that worthy of mention today. I know that the Blues aren't going too well. I know that New South Wales won the State of Origin. That's about it. And I don't think my team's going to make the final eight. So in the rugby league, so
well, but the Blue Boys have been a bit of a revelation under Joshy Fraser. So so he's come in as an interim coach and coached for I think it's 12 games now, and he's got a record of 9 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. So
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a bit like Kieran Foran taking over Manly.
Yeah.
So
because they've brought in the final 10 this year, so Carlton are sitting 10th. They can't lose 10th. They've got one game to go. So they'll be in what they call the wild card draw. So 10th plays 8th and 9th plays 7th, I think. So and to see whoever wins that's called the wild card, and then they go into the final. So there's every chance.
Well, it's every chance, yeah. I don't think Brisbane's going to be anywhere near the top level with the rugby league, but the Lions have got a shot. I think they play Collingwood this weekend.
Look, the Lions are going well, but then look at Sydney. I mean, they're up there, and they've just had 5 players rubbed out. So and 5 of their very best. So So I don't know. Silly boys.
Yeah, I know. It's on the news over here too. So that's it's been a while, and I knew it'll happen sooner or later. It's kind of weird, but anyway, that's what happens, I guess. And I don't know what's going on in terms of being able to stand that behaviour, I guess. But they all say they're innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So don't really know the details of it, but definitely 5 players aren't playing this weekend, or they're not playing for the rest of the year. I'm not sure.
Yeah, look, it's I mean, you got to think about the victim, and what's a few weeks of footy for them fellas. I mean, I'm not saying that they all did it, but I mean they broke curfew or something, so maybe that's what they're getting suspended for. But they've all been suspended for the end of the year. So
okay, that's what I heard too. I said, well, are they coming back at all? No. Michelle said no, they've been rubbed out for the rest of the year. They're just
and and I'm seriously saying that five of their best players. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
Jeez. Oh,
so it's going to leave a big hole in their
yeah.
in the rest of their year. So
Yeah, that's right. That's going to change it up a bit. I think they were saying yesterday that Brisbane play Collingwood. If they win, they'll move right up to about third or something. If they lose, they get dropped back to seventh.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's how close it is. Yeah.
Not
Mm.
many points between each team, I suppose. Yeah. So that'll
Yeah.
be interesting. That's all coming up. I can't believe it's the last round. Still good.
Yeah, last round, brother. And the other thing is that now Josh Fraser, because he was forever saying that he wasn't wasn't ready. He's not putting his hand up for the permanent
Job.
coaching position. He put his hand up, and he's actually been given a 3-year deal. So
Good on you. Bloody hell. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, that's really good. They seem to be responding to him better than bloody Bossy was.
well, obviously, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, but
same
yeah, no,
time,
that's good. The Blues are in with a chance.
yeah, no, definitely.
Mm.
I just go back to Carlton, same side. And they'll one win from nine games, and then I don't know.
How does that work? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. That's a bit like the Manus Eagles. I think they lost all their home games, and then they changed what's the coach, and they're winning. They won about 4 or 5 in a row. Yeah, but they're now up and down a bit, so they need to tighten up. There's been a lot of, it's interesting, isn't it? When teams are not playing so well, gee, they get a lot of
Oh,
criticism, don't they?
yeah,
Oh,
it's
all
unbelievable.
these experts are on them.
Yeah,
All the experts are on them.
and I look at that too, CJ. Like I'm in a few groups, on Facebook, and you get on, and all you see is people rubbish, and the players and all that sort of stuff, and you think, have you ever pulled on a boot or played in any sort
Yeah,
of team sport or anything like that? Because people don't go out there to you know make a fool of themselves or anything like that, do they? I mean, and I
no,
think the thing that people need to realise is that what an effort it is to make it to the NRL or to the AFL. Like
oh,
it's something that
yeah,
most people never do. So
yeah. And you got to question the loyalty of the team. You know what I mean? It's, are they supporters or are they not? Of the team and stuff. Because I think I spoke about this a little while ago. It's kind of like it's kind of like life for us. Um, especially we're always turning up every day to do our job, do our work, do as much as we can to make sure our families live a good life and all that kind of stuff. And we still get up in the morning, even though we lose the referendum. Things go wrong out at Alice and everyone's branded with stuff. And, it's kind of like that. We sort of still get up in the morning and keep going. But, it's a bit like, I guess that in terms of footy and that, as soon as something happens wrong, there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of critics, there's a lot of,
a lot of
it's the
experts,
same.
mate.
Yeah, that's right. We just bloody football, like kick around political football, really. Look at Hanson, what she's doing. She's terrible. But, it's always the same. It's always been the same. It doesn't really matter. It's just a human thing. I think that, you know, um, that happens when things go, they still need your support. They still put in the effort. Those guys put in the effort. The team puts in the effort, and they go to training. They do all the hard work to try to win the next week. They might not win, but then everyone's jumping on their back. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, 100%,
you
100%.
got to stop doing that because it's your team. I know that you care and you're a bit disappointed, but show them a little bit of encouragement and confidence in them.
Well, it's a little bit of
Boys will pick up.
respect for what those players have been able to achieve. I mean, it's as we
Oh,
said,
absolutely.
it's no mean feat to make it to the NRL or to the AFL, and most people
Yeah.
don't ever make it. So you got to understand, like a little bit about, how hard it is to get there, let alone play well. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah, but it is, people just need to look in their own backyard and have a think about, when they're not at their best. You know what I mean? Um, you haven't got, sometimes some people have got, people who watch and pay attention to what's going on, and some of them just criticising them, and they can make it even worse. But even trying to recover, from that stuff. I mean, when your own fans start to bring you down, that's a bad thing. We saw it in the referendum, mate. Um,
100%. I mean,
a lot of our mob were against it yesterday.
well, and the thing is, brother, I don't think we're fully recovered from that. You know what I mean? So,
No,
and
no,
it doesn't matter where you go, people are still talking about it, and just the amount of racism that's out there now. And I think that the referendum has to take some accountability for that, because since then it's been, like you used to have your racists that were a little bit undercover and all that sort of stuff. But now if you're on social media or whatever, and you have a look at some of those groups that are going, and mate, there's just people that are so racist and so down racist now, and they've got no concern for what they say anymore. So
no, that's right. I think it's okay. It's okay to do that, to sort of come out of the closet and start carrying on as they do. But those bloody, I can't think of the name what they call it, but it's those groups. You know what I mean? That's a worry, not just for us, but for everyone. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, it's the racism that's around is just horrible, So
Yeah. Sometimes we're kind of scared because people have got on the Muslim hate, and then there's another group comes along and starts with someone else, and then it's back to us again. So it's our turn again. So
yeah, no,
yeah,
that's so true, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
and when you got Muppets like Pauline Hanson out there, some of the dribble that she speaks, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's just being seen. I think it's happening all across the world, though. Yeah. If you're of color or if you're a different religion or different nationality, people do, and you see it here in Bali sometimes. Mate. Yeah, they blew it up. I think just before we came back, Balinese people blew it up. The Indonesian people blew it up because there was some guys, some tourists, maybe non-Indonesian people who wanted to do a run, but they didn't want the expats and
Yeah.
visitors. Yeah. And that's wrong. You're running in someone's country. It's not.
Yeah.
It's causing all sorts of problems, I suppose. Anyway, it's a thing that goes on day to day, mate. So you're not going to.
Yeah. Oh,
But I think we just have to be mindful.
I don't think we'll see much change in our lives, brother. I mean, hopefully it gets better for future generations, but we'll see what happens, eh?
See what happens here, mate. I had a situation with the price of fuel over there. That's okay.
It's around for diesel. It's around 250, and for unleaded, it's it sort of changed a little bit, but it's around $2, I think. So
okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, what did you say diesel was? 250?
Around 250, yeah.
Oh shit, that's pretty good. I thought it might have been higher. Yeah.
Well, it was, and when it was right up there, it was $3.40 or something like that when Trumpy first went off his head. Oh no, that's not when he first went off his head, because he's been off his head for a while, hasn't he? So, no, when he first started carrying on this time, it was about 340, and then it come back down. It was below $2, and now it's back up to around 250. So
yeah. I think when we were in Singapore, it was about 380, I guess, for diesel.
oh wow,
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, even Singapore, like Singapore's one of the, is an international port. But everything goes through there, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, wow, that's interesting.
yeah,
And I think fuel itself is 50. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
so, but it was quite surprising for me because we're getting fuel from Singapore, aren't we? This is where it's coming.
yeah. I believe we are. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So quite interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It's the way of life at the moment. We can't do much about it, JB. Not me and you anyway, or any of us really.
Oh,
It's
and
in the hands of those powers to be.
as our great friend Dr. Mark Wenatong says, brother, the biggest killer of men is stress. So I think we need to de-stress and carry on with what we're doing. So
Yeah,
sometimes
that's
it's
right.
hard. I know, we all get stressed, but we just got to find those ways to try and de-stress a little bit. So
Well, brother, this afternoon, our decision is: should we go down for the sunset or should we not? And that's as heavy as it gets at the moment for us.
oh, you know what I say, brother? Good luck to you both. You both deserve it. So
Yeah,
keep doing what you want to do, brother, because
yeah,
I think a lot of the time, we go, we'll wait this, we'll wait that, but as Pop Clark used to say, you don't know what's around that next corner until you get there. So
exactly, mate. That's right. And we're kind of it's over the last probably week or so. There's been about 3 or 4 different earthquakes happening around in Indonesia. Some up in Venezuela, up in Japan. Don't know what's that all about, but it seems to be happening pretty constant at the moment. Yeah. So that's good. And you're right. We can't wait for that to happen. We need to go and do what we need to do.
well, you don't know what's going to happen, brother. So I reckon good on you and MJ for doing what you want to do and need to do for your own health and looking after that. So it's time for you to take care of yourself. So there's nothing wrong with that. So and we've had this discussion before too, brother. I mean, it's not about being lucky. It's about working hard and doing what you have done to get where you are, to be able to enjoy a little bit of that freedom, if you like. So,
Well, that's right, brother. Yeah, it is. It's all about that, And we don't break free until we break free. Until we do something and do something that's going to look after you, especially when you get a little bit older. Young guys are in a different situation. They need to, get into some sort of work and do some good things and build up their capacity to be able to support community. You know what I mean? But for us old guys, we're kind of like, we need to be happy for the rest of our lives somewhere. But you know what? When I put up the Wilbur the other day, I was talking to her about that. And I said, sometimes I feel a bit kind of not disappointed, but saddened that I'm not back home and working with mob. You know what I mean? Especially my mob up in Cairns Way, or things that I worked in with health beforehand, and also in commerce. With the chamber and all that sort of stuff. I feel a bit sad that I'm not doing that anymore. But she said, no. She said, she said? She said, no, don't hold that. Everyone knows you're traveling around. You're inspiring people by what you're doing. You guys are doing,
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
You're encouraging people to think about, let's go and do some traveling, And so there's a lot of mob traveling, which is good.
I couldn't agree more, brother. I couldn't agree more. You don't know who you're impacting. Like just by doing what you're doing, and people seeing it, and they go, "Well, geez, maybe I can give that a go too." So
yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah, and it's quite interesting, and one of the things I probably people need to do is actually have enough money to survive. That's about all it is. It's not about um, it's you can pick up a bit of work here and there, like I'm doing at the moment. I do a lot of stuff online, and I pick up work. I was back to up to Ukraine for a few days, and I'll come back here, and I'll go back again. So it's all pretty sustainable, if you like. It's all that's what the opportunities are there. There are opportunities are there, but just got to what and how we do
Yeah.
it. So,
Definitely, brother. And as I said before, you guys deserve it. So you
mm.
do what you need to do what you want to do. So,
Oh,
and
that's right. Yeah.
I'm sort of like, and it's sort of hit me since like May when I had my little heart
Yeah.
event. And mate, I don't really care what people think now, to be honest, because it's time for everyone to look after themselves and do a little bit for themselves rather than look.
Mm.
We've all been in that situation where we put others first and all that sort of stuff, and I don't think it's selfish to talk it now about looking after yourself and doing what you want to do, see what you want to see, and be
Mm.
who you want to be. So
Yeah, absolutely. If that means doing what you love to do, that's what you do. If you love being at home, you love going to places, you love traveling, you love art, you love a whole
100%.
range of things. Do that. Whatever makes your soul happy, I suppose. You know what I mean? It's got to be
It
doing
is
that
what
all
it
the
is,
time.
eh? It is what it
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
yeah, exactly right, mate. Yeah. So I was, falling into the trap, and obviously it's kind of normal to feel that way. I think, but when you think about it, what other, especially when you hear what other people say about that, it's really good.
Yeah.
Reassuring that we're on the right track. We're looking
Yeah,
after
definitely. Definitely.
looking after our health mainly, and
Well,
but yeah, this,
that's going to be the most important thing to have your health, eh?
that's right. Yeah. So yeah, but no, it's all good. Everything's going well. I think we've got to go back. We actually got to go back to Spain in March next
Oh,
year.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for another operation. So that'll be probably our last trip to Spain for operations. If we go back again, it'll just be for
Holiday.
yeah. We spent a little bit of time in Paris.
Yeah,
Just
nice. I think that.
pop
Yeah.
over. Yeah, a few days there. It was really nice. It was really top there. Yeah, I'd love to go back and explore a bit more. But also, other places in that region around Paris, I
Yeah,
suppose.
definitely. Yeah.
That'd be nice to see. But yeah, the world's our oyster, mate. We can just go to Vietnam. Like we said, we're going to head over,
Yeah.
head
Yeah.
over to Vietnam to have a look and see what that's like. And yeah, who knows? Who knows what will happen? But I've got a lot of work on at the moment too, so not a lot of work, enough. But the travelling's bloody half of the work I do. So,
Yeah. And it always
like you
is.
guys,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the same as, like when you're in that, travel is most of it, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
and
Well, look at you guys, 7 days or something, get to 3-day workshop.
yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean
yeah.
that is our choice as well, to be able to
Absolutely.
yeah
You couldn't
to
do it. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what we thought, like we can fly in and then fly out, and what do we see? Nothing. So
Nothing.
we want
Yeah.
to take our time, have a little look around the country. If we want to pull off on the side of the road, stay there for the night. That's what we'll be doing. So
Yeah. I know I know you guys love on the road things, as you drive around and stuff.
yeah, yeah,
Mm. But yeah, I think it's something that we all need to. Well, one day, I guess we'll be able to let people do that. They already know what we're doing. So it doesn't really matter. Like you say, you don't care what people think about what we do or how we do it.
yep.
But if they're really interested, yeah, they can always get in contact with us. And,
100%,
and,
100%, bro. 100%.
mm.
All right, I'm gonna let you go, brother. I'm gonna cook some dinner on the barbie.
Well, good on you. We're going to go down the beach because it's
Yeah,
only what
good on you.
4:30. Here.
I just let you know, brother. There's no beach in Chinchilla. All right, so
Well, yeah, well, you've got a good skyline though. It's nice and clear. See
Yeah,
the
yeah, no,
stars.
it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, see the stars, mate. Yeah. All right, brother. Nice to see you. Love you.
Yeah, you
Our
too.
love
You
to LB. And,
give our love to MJ and everyone
yeah,
there. Yeah, keep
well,
doing what you're doing, buddy.
yeah, keep doing what you're doing, mate. Do it well. We'll probably see you maybe next week if you're not too far away from internet.
Yeah. No, definitely, brother. Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can
All
get
right.
some more. So yeah. All right.